Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar with Mission 6 out of the Resolute Alliance campaign, where I've completely scripted everything in this myself. Now, you can see this is going to be a different mission because this is the first mission that we've had to do at night. See? It's pitch black outside, except for the streetlights, which make night vision very difficult. So I'm actually taking part in a special operations mission. I'm playing as the same guy from the second mission who was part of the defense against some landing forces. Anyway, let's get to the briefing. Here is the area of operations for this mission. Now, the main target for us is going to be 3 artillery pieces located here on this island. These artillery pieces are wreaking havoc on our defensive operations. Now, the enemy also holds this city, which is actually key to the whole mission. What we're going to do is we're going to send a large attack force into the city. I will be attached to that force, and eventually we're going to sneak over onto the island and destroy or disable the artillery pieces there. Now, some of you are thinking, why don't you just go ahead and avoid the city and head right for the island? Now, it was something that I thought about doing originally, but I figured that if we do go onto the island and we're spotted, we're going to have enemy from the city hitting us either from behind or just along two fronts. So decided to stick with the original plan that I had for this. So for our special forces team here, we all have marksman type weapons. Me and I think 3 here on my team are equipped with heavy caliber sniper rifles. I think it's actually the same one that you would have seen in Mission 2 with this guy, except it is silenced. 2 and 4, these guys should have M14s with them. So still good at being able to hit units from long range, but we definitely have some power. Or we have more power than they do. Okay, so you can see night vision has been absolutely difficult, so I'm really glad that I brought thermal scope with me here. Alright, let's get it started. Now, I was thinking I'd have a little bit more time before they all started to duck and everything. Maybe get a few units on there, but I don't know. Maybe somebody saw that first guy fall to the ground. Now, he's going over to take a look at the body, I think. I'll try to see if I can hit him through the tree. Let me go a little lower. There we go. Finally got him. Now, somebody opened fire at me. I've got 2, 3, and 4. It was too far in front of him. I've got 2, 3, and 4 behind me, kind of on a hill. So I'm the most forward here of our group. You can see there's a green team and there's a yellow team also behind us, which is the main assault force. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to see if at this position, if I can just thin down the amount of enemy that's in here. If I think I do a good enough job, I can send them down this main road into the city. But what I'm thinking about doing is actually hitting the city. It would be from the west, and it would be right if you're looking at this. So kind of flank from the right and have them look down the long axis of the city. Ooh, not bad. Yeah, have them look down the long axis of the city from the main road. So that way everybody's in front of them. I'm afraid if we just go right down this road, they'll be hit from 2 different sides. Oh, that guy is so lucky. Alright, I'm bringing everyone else up close to me because I don't think we have to worry about any type of assault or anything from the enemy. So you can see they're moving up quietly. I'm about ready to give them the call to open fire. You probably won't hear anything from their weapons either because we've all got silenced weapons. Oh, this guy's mine. There we go. Hit him on the run. Okay, here we go. Since somebody's shooting at me with an unsuppressed weapon, that definitely has caused some alarm here in the city. Enemy's ready for me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call the main force in. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to hit them from the west. So the call's been made, and you can see the main force over there on the right of the screen. They're starting to move over. Since we've only heard one enemy shoot at me with an unsuppressed weapon, I would imagine that if I were the enemy in this city, I wouldn't think that there was a huge assault about to take place. So maybe we still will get them by surprise. Now I'm trying to decide at this point, do I want to move with the main assault force, or do we want to stay back and kind of hit the enemy from afar and just kind of provide overwatch for these guys? I can't move too much because, as you can see, I have a pretty big bag, as does my spotter. Now, these bags are full of explosives. 3 explosive satchels apiece, so a total of 6. You can use 2 on each artillery piece to destroy it, and 1 to disable it. So, if 2 ends up getting killed through this process, I'll have enough to be able to disable it. But if I can keep 2 alive, we can destroy everything. Now, I don't see anybody here from this position, so I'm going to move closer towards the main force. And now I think we might have a better vantage of the enemy. Actually, not from what I can see. Thought this position would provide us a better view, but I guess not. Now I've got them moving up stealthily here because I want to make sure that we get as close as we can before, having a serious engagement with the enemy. Going into this, I think we were pretty even as far as numbers go, but with the amount of enemy that we've taken down, I guess around 8 KIA by our hand so far. So this gives us the numerical advantage, but I still don't want to get too confident here because the enemy is in a defensive position and we'll be engaging in urban combat. So that gives the advantage to the defender. Okay, they're still moving up. I'm still not seeing anything. We'll just keep waiting here for them. I mean, they haven't even spotted anybody yet, so maybe I thinned them out more than I thought. Okay, we're going to move up. Now, the rain is playing a factor in this too, I can imagine, as far as visibility goes. You can see the rain is coming down pretty hard now.
2, 3, copy my stance. 4.
Now, we do have a technology advantage in this too because we've got night vision. The enemy doesn't. You saw just me looking at the city. Makes it difficult to be able to see anything. So, if you're in the city and you're wearing night vision, you could see what was going on outside. So, oh, now they see somebody. Okay, we're gonna move closer to them. You see, I can't move too fast because of just the sheer weight on my back. But they'll keep moving up a lot quicker now. Alright, how's this? Ah, we finally got... Ooh, this might actually be a good spot. Now, it's going to be hard for me to keep my sight stable here. Just because of how much weight I've had to carry and how quickly I've been moving. But a lot of my guys have opened fire on these guys here. You can see... Oh, there we go. That was a good one. See, there's a lot of bullets flying around enemy here. I think I missed that last shot just by a few inches. Maybe even less than that. It might have been just by an inch. It just went right over his shoulder, I think. I sure hope it's not because he's behind a chain link fence. And because you know, like how in some games a chain link fence can stop a bullet? I don't think that's what it's like in this game. Okay, we're going to move a little closer. I guess there's this guy. We'll see if I can take a few shots at him. I've only got 1 round left in this magazine. Headshot! Alright, that makes up for the problems I was having a little bit earlier. You can tell I'm obviously more rested. Let me see if I can hit this guy. This would be like my best shot. Oh, of course he ducks right as I'm about ready to pull the trigger. Story of this game. Now I've got a man down in the main force. There's got to be somebody over there, hence the smoke grenade. Alright, we're going to get closer to them. The most important thing that we have in this, you know, the most important aspect of the mission is really me getting to those artillery pieces. So I'm going to stay behind these guys. They are basically the diversion for all of this, and they're going to be the ones who get me to the boats. You can see a lot of them are opening fire from the light coming from their weapons. Got another man down, and another. Okay, we've got to get closer. Snipers are going to be very helpful for them right now. Gosh, another one killed. Wow, that's like, what, 5 in the last 15 seconds that have been killed? There's one. Really shooting at. Can't see anybody. But I guess it might be over to the left of that main building. There's somebody, but I think he's killed. Oh man, who was that? One of my guys is down.
Shit, we got a man down.
Alright, at least it wasn't 2. But that really hurts us considerably. I was hoping we'd make it there without any wounded or any casualties of any kind. But I guess that won't happen. Alright, I'm going to keep my guys in the trees, and we're going to start pushing forward with the main assault force. That way, the enemy can't afford to really be looking at what's going on in the trees if there's a lot coming right at them. Now, I've got Team Green moving in to the city. They've suffered a number of casualties, but they'll kind of lead things off. Team Yellow, I've got them moving over to the docks because I know that the enemy have been able to move troops back and forth between the city and the island through some boats, and you can imagine the dock is where those boats are going to be located. Alright. Got to make sure he's all fixed up. And then I'll kind of move with these guys too. I mean, there's a lot less risk. Well, I guess there is more risk, depending how you think about it, with this, because if I get killed, well, the mission's done. But if my other guys get killed, then I either have to come back and try and get the weapons off of their body, or the explosives, excuse me, off their body, or... Ooh, there's something. Or we only disable the artillery, and we'd see them later on.
Cease fire! Do not fire!
Is that him? I thought I saw a light over there on that house just to the right. I'm gonna go check it out.
Riflemen, 75 meters front.
Well, somebody's shooting over that direction too. Yep, there's somebody over here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get into a good position, and then there he is. Dang, guys, I'm being shot in the back. If the mission wasn't on the line, I would probably shoot one of them. But I'm gonna throw a grenade. Oh, should have gotten more behind cover. Guess I deserve that one. Okay. He's still alive? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna throw another grenade. Gosh dang it. Get behind the house. Alright, let's see if I got him now. Oh, I think I did get him. Yep. That just tells you how crazy this can get. Any type of urban operation, the advantage goes to the defenders. I mean, he just popped out of nowhere. And there was some, I'll call it confusion, me getting shot in the back. Now, I used a couple grenades to try and take him out, so I'll just take that off of him. I can't use any of that, really. So I'm going to start making towards the dock here in a little bit. Now, 2 is calling the all clear. So we might have actually taken everybody out who's in this city. I don't see yellow over here, so I'm going to tread lightly. And I'm going to bring 2 and 4 with me.
What's your position?
Now, again, 2 is the key to all of this. Well, me and 2. It still sucks that we lost one. Because that reduces us by 25%. You know, a squad, well, granted, you never want to lose anybody. It reduces, you know, your overall effectiveness by a smaller proportion than in a 4-man fire team. Now, over there, you might see some flashes. Well, you probably won't now, but the island was over on the right. Well, maybe they did clear out everybody over here. If there is somebody hiding, they're probably in here. Nope, nobody in here. That's not too bright. Now, I should probably check in here, too, make sure nobody comes out. No. Now that I go back and I watch this, I realize just how stupid that was. I mean, I've got a high-powered sniper rifle. I probably shouldn't be trying to clear out any buildings right now because I've only got one shot I can go with. What I should have done, I should have taken the weapon off of one of the guys farther back. There we go. Now you guys can see the flashes from the artillery. So that's where we need to end up going. Haven't spotted any boats yet. Also looking to make sure that there's no enemy.
75 meters.
There we go. There's the boats. I'm going to be in the open. I can't really run. Yeah, I guess it is good that I went through here because they would have gotten 2 bolts, which is 5 or 6 people full of soldiers on over to the island. Alright, so I'm going to get in and back up this boat just a little bit to make it easier for everybody else to get in. And I wanted to make sure it wasn't so close to the shore that I wouldn't be able to get out. Well, the sound apparently hasn't gotten anybody over to me, so we did a pretty good job. I'm getting everybody on their feet now, minus my team, and I've now taken 2 and 4 and just made them red team. Okay, so we've got both of the guys left who are alive. And we're going to make our way over to the island. Now, we have to be stealthy about this. You might have noticed earlier, and you will notice right here, there are a few lighthouses, as you can see, that are shining light onto the island. This makes this a very difficult island for us to be able to get on without being seen. As you can imagine, these lighthouses are occupied by enemy too. Because this position is actually right in between the landing zone that we saw in mission number 2 and the landing zone we saw in mission number 3. So this has kind of been the central point between everything. Now, I turned off the night vision so you guys could get a chance to see that even though it looks really bright in my night vision goggles, it's actually not that much light shining on me. Obviously, night vision magnifies, you know, the amount that you see from a certain level of light. So it might look really bad, but as you saw just a little bit ago, even from that lighthouse over on the right looking directly at us, We still can't be seen right now. I will know, though, if we're seen, because the soldiers who are on these lighthouses will start to open fire on us. And we'll have to make a break into the trees if that's the case. Now, the other boat, too, could be used if we need to get any reinforcements from the city over here. So, that's why I only took just one boat. Alright, that was close, but I think we were far enough behind the island for us not to be seen. Alright, we made it. As far as I know, no shots fired in. I waited right there and didn't hear anybody either. Okay, once we get everybody out of the water, we're going to make a break for the artillery pieces. Now, I can imagine that they're going to be heavily manned too. When you think about it, you need a lot of people to support artillery. Granted, these are armored, self-propelled artillery pieces.
Do not fire.
But you've still got people who need to maintain them, you know, put additional ammunition inside of it once they expel all their ammo, stuff like that. Also, if this is a reinforced position, you've got people who are there solely for the defense of these pieces. Okay, so he would have opened fire on us had he seen us at any point. Now, I kind of figured this was going to happen, that we would need to hit people from some longer ranges. So I did bring another sight with me, which I've just now equipped. May be able to use night vision, though, on it, as long as it's not looking directly at us. Well, even if it is, I guess we still might be able to hit the guy. But let's take a look, see what other modes it has. Okay, there we go. That's a pretty decent thermal. Zoom in, see he's 540 meters out. So I will adjust my scope accordingly. And we got him. Okay, so this is good. This is very good. So my approach to the artillery pieces, at least on this side of the island, might go completely unobserved. We might be able to get in pretty close to these guys. I don't think we necessarily want to do that. Because what we would want to do instead is be able to use the range of our weapons to be able to hit them at a range that's effective for us, but not effective for the enemy. Alright, so we'll get up, we'll get moving now. It'll take us a little bit to get to where we need to go, because this is actually a pretty large island, and there is a lot of terrain that, you know, we have to worry about too. Okay, so we've gotten a little closer, still haven't been seen by anybody. And now I'm going to make sure I'm low for the rest of this. Just crawling through the grass will also help us get into a good position. 2 and 4 have the order to hold fire right now, because I'd like for us to be able to all open fire at the same time. There they are. Okay, laying down, got the bipod out. You can see there's even heat coming from the artillery pieces. When they fire, it gets hot. Wow, there are a lot of enemy here. I was hoping to try and lead him. Dang it. Alright, so now they're definitely alerted to our presence. Now I've got everybody else on my team opening fire on these guys. Now they could see us. I think the grass is helping quite a bit. Gosh, I can't hit anybody right now. I don't know if it's just because of the angle that I'm at or what, but it's just difficult for me to hit somebody. There we go. They've gotten behind cover too. Still no.
I've got him.
Well, at least my guys
6.
are being
Left.
smart. Okay, this might be kind of tough to hit this guy. But being a good sniper
Take cover.
means being patient. I can wait here for a while. I don't want you guys to wait here for a while.
50. Regroup. 2. Regroup.
Gosh, those guys scattered really quickly.
Stop.
Solid copy.
Okay, that guy's poking his head out just a little bit more every single time.
Roger.
I might try my luck with him. Still nobody over here. There we go. What a confident guy. Of course.
Target's down.
There we go. Ooh, that was close. That'll probably make him think twice. Still no. That one? Gosh, of course. The grass in front of me pops back up. Okay. I've smashed it. Oh, this is actually a better vantage point for me. Seriously? Oh, this is not fair. There we go. Take this one down too. I'll move back. Now the angle of this hill is somewhat helpful for us. There we go. Nobody shot at him for a while. My guys are starting to open fire again. We'll probably see them go back to cover here in a little bit. There's a few other positions which we could go ahead and hit the enemy from. And I might reposition too in case they start sending people my way. Or if I just want to get another angle on these guys. Come on. Got him. Oh, that was worth the wait. All right. I don't see anybody here, but I know there are more. I mean, you guys saw that there were more than just the amount of people that we've taken out. Okay, so we're going to reposition ourselves. We're going to go to another point on the island, which will be good for us. So we've kind of reached the central part of the island, but a little bit more to the west. Near this house, there is an observation tower, which I want to see if we can get either me or somebody else on, and to see if we can hit them from this direction at a higher angle. You can see there it is on the map. So we've got to go almost to the most northern part. There's the tower.
Tank. 1.5 clicks.
Ooh, there's a tank? But it's 1.5 clicks out. So I don't know if that'll
1 click east.
do anything. Oh, this is going to be tough. Again, weight is a factor here. Alright. Gotta stop breathing just for a little bit.
Eyes on target.
Try to see if I can lay down, if that'll help too. It does. I got one shot at this. Got him. Alright, so we're going to move up towards this observation tower. The enemy is to my right, but as I mentioned in the briefing, I am worried about being hit from another direction too. So I am being conscious of what's going on the left. And since we're kind of at the top of this hill, it might be easier for one of the lighthouses to be able to see us. You know, one of the things that a lot of special operation, actually all of them, as far as I know, do this is when they're going, like if they're following a hill, you obviously don't walk across the top of the hill, because if the sun's coming down or something, or people are looking at it, you stand out a lot more than if you're just a little down on the hill.
Team red.
So I'm kind of making
3, 5,
what
1,
could be a
2,
potential
0.
mistake here. Alright, so I'm going to go up the ladder here. I'm sending the rest of Team Red forward. And I've still got them holding fire right now too. See if they can spot anybody for me.
Team red, get down.
Now they're kind of more just observing rather than opening fire. Though if I need them to, I can. Gosh, I forgot how annoying this tower is. I've actually done a few missions, you know, in the past on this map and with this island too. Like I used the dynamic universal war system on this, and I had placed one of the enemy points on this island. So I've had to use this tower before. And every single time it's just a nightmare to climb. Okay, so we're up another level. See, we're starting to get a good view of the artillery position. I can't really see anybody from even this height. So we'll go up one more, which I think is going to be the highest level. There's a script where you can carry enemy or like anybody who's been killed, like put them on your back and stuff. I should activate that because that might help up here, because I was kind of worried that when I had shot this guy that he was just laying down right where I needed to be looking. Oh, I kind of wasn't even looking in completely the right direction. Alright, I'm worried about this guy.
Man, 1.5 clicks east.
Okay. It's kind of a way off. Now, he won't see me now since I'm laying down, but I don't want to risk it. So, I'll zoom in. Yeah, that is pretty close to 600. Or wait, no. Yeah, it is. Okay. See if I can hit this guy. How did I miss? I don't even know where I missed either. Well, there's one hit on him. But it seems like I just hit him in the arm. There's another hit on him. That was too high. Oh, he's trying to apply first aid. So I've got to make... Ah, dang it. Oh, again? There we go. That could have been a disaster. Okay.
Eyes on target.
Maybe this guy is going to be in the way. See if I can move over. Okay. There are some more that I can see. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Oh, I just shot through the guy I've killed. Dang it. Am I going to be able to do this at all from here? This would be terrible if I couldn't. Well, I've got one. I just won't be able to do it from the prone position. Gosh, I missed. This guy? Missed again. This could have been a very important position. Could have done a lot of damage from here too if I would have been smarter about it.
Team red, fire at will.
Alright. I've got my guys opening fire now if they see anybody. Again! You can see, though, there's a lot of wind in this. So I'm wondering if the wind is affecting the bullets at all. Man.
Team red.
Start moving them up. I'm going to get down from here because
Team red.
this has not been as effective as I was hoping that it would be. I still got another chance. There we go. I want to try to mask and cover their advance as much as possible. The way that Team Red is traveling, the ground actually goes down a little bit. And it'll start to come up kind of near where that helicopter is. Now, I didn't account for a helicopter either. But that might be my way out of here. Anybody? Not that I can see. Alright, I guess it wasn't a complete failure going up here. See what I can get off of this guy, though, while I'm up here. No, I'm going to keep that. I was thinking about maybe switching, because the next part of this here is we're going to go into their defensive positions around the artillery. As I mentioned earlier, sniper might not necessarily be the best weapon to go with, but I also don't want to switch out until I get there. Alright, so I'm going to get down from here. I'm going to get to red team. You can see we've kind of worked our way up on our stomachs right to their position. Now, we haven't seen anybody who has popped up, but at the same time, they know we're here. So we've got one person we've spotted, and there might be more. This is where it gets really dangerous, especially for us, because now we're talking close quarters combat. I had thought about bringing, like, maybe green team or yellow team on over to kind of help support us, but I held off on that. Oh, there is somebody. Gosh, I should just wait. Oh, I think they might have taken him down. I can hear my guys opening fire. They've seen somebody. Oh, there's a flashlight over there. The guy could be dead, though. If he had a flashlight on his weapon, it's just pointing at me. That's all it could be. Alright, I'm stuck. I don't know what's going to be the best way to go, but I just need to make a decision. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to each artillery piece and kind of clear it out and move on to the next one. I shouldn't hesitate at all with this either. Oh, he is alive. I saw that flashlight move. Oh, there's another one too. Gotta be patient about this.
Stop.
Roger.
Oh, he's just to the right of this guy.
Move to grid 1.
I'm gonna move him back just because he's so close. If he just goes even a little bit farther, the guy who's... Oh, never mind.
Scratch one.
I guess he took him out.
Turn to formation. Soldiers. One
Well, that worked.
Not alive. I got him.
He just took the other guy out too. My guys aren't half bad. Alright, so I think we're alright over here. I'm going to lay down 2 charges behind this artillery piece. So there's 1 explosive satchel and a second. I'm not going to put these on timers. I'm going to put these on remote detonation. Because remember, we had a total of 6 explosive satchels. And 2 has got the other ones.
Return to formation.
So even if he goes down, I can take his bag. Okay, so I've got 1 cleared. Now off to the second one. He's dead. And in there, I don't see anybody.
There's an enemy. Foot mobiles. Place.
There's still a few more guys on this island, it seems like. They might have sent some after me, too. Or maybe I'm just calling out the guys who are in the city. Okay, so I have used all 3 of the explosive charges that I have. So I've called the team over to regroup, and I took the ones out of the bag of 2. So I should have 3 more. So I don't want this to sound bad, but now I don't care as much if 2 survives. Whoop! I care if I survive. Okay. Time to throw grenades. Oh, did that go through it? Nope. Perfect. Oh, he's still alive, though. Alright, I'm going to go again. Oh, I think that one went through. Alright. Oh, and even my smoke grenade went through, too. I also forgot smoke hasn't been fixed yet. Great.
Target that rifle. Grid 1.
Alright, since my other guys have done such a good job earlier, thought I'd send them up to try and take this guy out, but I don't see them willing to move. I'm nervous to kind of move back, because you can see he's kind of going around in a circle, looking for any sign of us.
Halt.
And if I get up and run,
Get down.
I could get him to, like, look over my way. Alright. I'm going to have to take him out myself. I'm going to switch to the thermal scope that I had earlier, because that one seems to be better at close quarters. Got him. Okay, so we've cleared out the second gun. I took some grenades off of him. Now I'm moving over here to this last one. And now I'm like really nervous too, because if I get killed here, all of the work that I've done prior to this is going to be for nothing. Alright. Can't tell. Yep, there's somebody in here. Roll back. Does he know I'm here? Game's glitching out. Maybe I'll just kill him. Oh, dang it. Gotta get as close as I can. Once his back's turned. Here we go. What? How did he see me? Got him. Oh man, that was too close. Good thing I still have a first aid kit. Okay, I don't see anybody else. I think there might be one more guy. There he is. Well, my guys got him. It's a good thing I waited for them to come up. That's why we skipped, is they're taking so long to get to me. Alright. We've cleared all of them. We've laid down all of the charges now. That one was number 6. I'm also not so weighed down anymore, so you can see I'm able to run a lot faster and go for quite a while. Alright, so I'm going to get Team Red to come back, and then we get some fireworks. Now don't worry, I'm going to take off the night vision so you guys can really appreciate what this is going to look like. And yeah, we'll use the chopper to get out of here. One, it'll be good for us to be able to have. I mean, there might be a need for it later on. But here we go. Haha. Then you got the secondary explosions. Not bad. There we go. Alright. All 3 artillery pieces are destroyed, which means we won't be seeing them again later on. So, we'll get in here. We'll get out. We won't be able to hold this town. As I mentioned, it's right in between 2 landing zones. But that's alright. We'll get back to the main base. So this has been a huge success. This has been a long mission for you guys to watch. I understand that. But for me, this has by far been my favorite mission. So I've got a lot to celebrate about this one. Anyway, more of the Resolute Alliance campaign to come later on. The next 3 missions, I think, will all be tied to one story in this. But please subscribe if you guys haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. You guys are phenomenal people. You really are. As always, though, you guys, I hope you have a good one.